Second tackle for Canterbury. Johnston trying to slip up the blind. Clash of feet. Worked by Mortimer. Lamb. Potter in from full-back. Match with some tremendous personal duels expected by the fans. Matisse again, taking it up strongly. Three-man Parramatta defence. Sterling, Ray Price. The barrage of defence goes in on Price. It's Potter who plays it, and getting out from dummy half is Langmack, tackled by Ray Price. Away now for Peter Tunks, and Wynn is tackled. Wynn makes the tackle on Tunks together with Price and Mosley. Ball to be played, 10 metres out from the Parramatta line. Up goes Robinson. Can he get this ball away? Now they've put him down. Sterling. It's been won against the feed by Canterbury again. So Billy Johnston has outpointed his opposite number. 5 gone now for the blue and whites for Mortimer. Oh, Mortimer's jug. Oh, he's put it down. This will be the turnover. Off goes Stewart. Now with Price. Price swallowed up by the defence. Now it's out with Paul Taylor. Taylor, oh, Pricey didn't know what was going on, and Lamb has come up with it for Canterbury, even if you're running as a decoy.
Once again there we could see young Potter, the Canterbury fullback, who'd be one of the success stories of the break, where he stepped past Brett Kenny off the right foot, and that's no mean feat.
Critical part in the game.
But Terry Lamb's made some good tackles, and he's had that shot for field goal, but I'm sure that Warren Ryan would still seriously be thinking about replacing him.
Mayers down to Stewart. Stewart comes to Robinson, and the man we're talking about, Terry Lamb, inside the 22 line. A couple of minutes out from the break, and Mortimer decides that it's time to go. And so it's with Parramatta after winning the scrum, and I'm just wondering what, if anything,
from set plays in this second half.
Here's Ray Price out wide, spiralling out of a would-be tackle and gaining another 5 or 6 metres. Price, he'll play it just outside the quarter line. And here's Peter Wynn taking it ahead, hitting that brick wall and then getting the pass to Mosley, then away to Price, now to Mayers. And that was a chance on for Parramatta, but won by Canterbury. Fullback Potter with the ball, cut down by Price. Billy Johnston across through Steve Mortimer, Terry Lamb to Greg Mullane. Nice passing, gone to fullback Potter. Round the legs is Quinn. Over the top was Price. From Lamb, it's gone to Tunks. Mosley, low, Price high. Robinson holding the player off with one arm, gets the ball away to Mortimer.
Robinson's done it again. The Parramatta players are going to have to put him on the ground.
He's got the corner where Potter brings it back, and
it was almost a Neil Hunt run.
Off he goes now, dummies to Stewart, turns it back inside for Ray Price, and Price is about 8 metres out from the line. Mortimer away from the tap. Tackled by Ray Price. Mortimer passes blind for Folkes, and Folkes gets it off to Conlon. He gets it over on the inside, and it's Steve Folkes backing up who's tackled. It's away now for Steve Mortimer, who's decided it's time to go. And he almost got through the referee. Now it's Ross Conlon. Conlon out to the 22 line. And Price. Penalty. Ooh. Paul Langmack went up. Ray Price got involved, and temper's running high. Lamb, dummy half. Langmack. Keen for work. Now Peter Tunks. Turning it back. Langmack. Kenny looked on the outside, but nobody was there. Picked up on the bounce by Mayers. Gets away from 1, 2. Takes it to Johnston. Johnston, and then one came over the top. It was Langmack hanging onto it. Like it was radar control. Langmack, he's been strong in the opening part. And so Taylor gives it off to Ken Stewart. And as Bill said, they just grafted and grinded and got themselves the first try of the match. This man's been very strong, Mayers. Some good tackling out there by Paul Langmack, however, by Mosley. This man is Langmack, taken by Sterling low, Stewart high. Decided so far. Langmack, a short ball away to Folkes.
Stewart into hooker.
So Parramatta have won their first scrum, and it's Paul Taylor who's met. And Peter Sterling. Off it goes to Quinn, and Quinn tries to dance through, but Langmack was ready for the job. And now it's with Stewart. He's up to the halfway, looks to unload, but driven to the ground by Langmack, who's filling that number 8 jumper very well for Warren Ryan. This is Paul Mears. That's 4 tackles now. Parramatta looking at the blind as it goes with Sterling, and he's given it to Price, and Price met by Batiste and by Langmack. Robinson plays it to Johnston. It's gone to Mortimer. Now to Lamb. Infielder for Langmack. Stands and gives it to Folkes. And Folkes is tackled back to Paul Langmack. That's Steve Mortimer. Terry Lamb, run around. Ella and Sharp make the tackle. Paul Langmack takes it up just a little bit gently, that sun that hits that corner. And he's back at fullback, so he's going to be, I'm sure, peppered with plenty of action coming down on top of him. This is Quinn. Now they win another scrum, Parramatta, and Ella works with Lydiard, and Lydiard is contained by Paul Langmack.
First off the scrum on the right-hand side, and Kenny first off the scrum on the left-hand side, so Parramatta looking for more attack from their set scrums.
That was the piece of play where Kenny, it's out with Mortimer. This is Langmack as the Canterbury back rowers start to fold around. Change to the score, Parramatta and Canterbury deadlocked. Mears has put it down. It's back with Canterbury. A chance for the Bulldogs. It's with Steve Folkes. He was looking to give it outside. What appears a quiet game, but they've been very well marked, both pairs. Greg Miller as the dummy half. Paul Mears takes it. Oh, he got the hip into one player. Paul Langmack gave it back to Mosley. Short balled it off to Peter Wynn. Wynn gallops for an opening. Play the ball. It's come away now, and it's with Ken Stewart. The pass to Sterling was a hospital pass. So, it's just 1 point the difference, but now the scales have swung Parramatta's way, and Parramatta are going in and making blocking tackles, but they're not tying the arms up. A cut-out ball by Mortimer. Paul Langmack to Terry Lamb, to Greg Mullane, now to Steve Folkes. Folkes gets a pass away. Terry Lamb is backing up, throws a desperation ball. Anderson is tackle number 5, and it's with Paul Langmack. He tries to kick. It's on the ground for Parramatta to come away with. And more. Canterbury trailing by a point, desperate to get back into the lead. Long ball from Langmack. Folkes goes into an opening. It's been closed by...
In this one, or if they can work play up into the Parramatta quarter, they'll look for a 4 goal.
Lydiard, he passed too early. Mears, he gave him an awful ball, and Mears is hurt. Laurie and Lydiard. Now, Lydiard won't do the same thing again, surely, on the first tackle. He
just watching John Mooney down here in front of me, as David thought about it. I looked down to jump, and he jumped up out of his seat.
Did he really?
Drive the ball downfield and hold Canterbury in their own half, or work it out for their 6 tackles by running.
5 minutes or 5 metres on Canterbury's side of the halfway. Short ball down to Brian Batiste, has gone to ground. Edge is there to cling it to Peter Tunks. Tunks flicks it back. Mortimer sees the opening. Through it he goes. Then he gets the ball away. It's with Paul Langmack. It's on to Steve Folkes. Now it's with Greg Mullane. He's got inside Paul Mears. He's drawn Brett Kenny in from Sterling. He has, and Sterling wants it run. He takes the tackle, but it was a good run from Paul Langmack. He got up very quickly. Played by Sterling. Mansfield shutting it down. Big man, 20th strength.